morning from California's central coast. Hey, Star-Lord, leave the trash alone. I know, people come here and drink and throw their beer bottles, which makes me feel weird for picking up your poop when other people leave their trash, but it's still the right thing to do, regardless of anyone else's behavior. And anyway, it is gorgeous here. I mean, this was like the perfect parking spot. It's this wide pull-off on the side of the road, and sunset over like the vineyards and stuff, and like the mountains, and there's some kind of harvesty thing going on over there. Earlier it was gorgeous, and there's like an eagle flying overhead, and there's, come on people, what is this? Anyway, I haven't posted another motovlog because I recorded a really epic one at the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon. And my drift did the same thing that happened to Bilma and Busasaurus Rex when they went to Alaska on a motorcycle trip and the camera fritzed out on them. That is the exact same thing that happened to me. I lost all of my footage from the Grand Canyon. Thanks, Drift Innovations. I can't afford a GoPro, so I'll use a GoPro knockoff. I'll use anything but drift. So I'm trying to figure out my new camera setup, because all it is the same half frame over and over again. The audio recorded, but the video didn't. And the video is kind of the point of the Grand Canyon. And I was so excited to show you. Leave it, Star-Lord. No, sir. Whoa. Bunch of animals here. Anyway, that's why I haven't posted another motovlog since, because that really deflated me. Star-Lord, stop. Stop. I'm not going to let you chase squirrels. No, sir. But I wanted to come down here and show you this beauty, even though I'm not on the bike right now. The Grand Canyon. Come on, Drift. Get your poop in a group. Now look at this. I'm not going to unload the bike for this because I'm afraid the camera won't record it. I don't trust it. Not after that. It glitched on me a little bit earlier, but I thought, no, it was a fluke. And then that happened, yeah. Now, I don't know if they're drinking grapes down there or weed. It could be either. Stop it, Star-Lord. But yeah, look at this view. Anyway, yeah, so it's like, I don't know, 65 out, not really very humid, sun's out, very slight cool breeze. It's perfect. We're taking Star-Lord out and stretching our legs before we make some breakfast and coffee and then hit the road. I suppose you want to see inside my van? I guess I could do that. It's kind of a mess right now because I just got up. I mean, I made my bed, and that's as far as I got. Plus, I mean, it's my entire life in there, so except for some things in storage. You know, like I couldn't bring myself to give up my PS4, but I don't have a power system. I don't have enough solar power to run it. I don't have a generator that's strong enough to run it. It is a power hog. It's like 140 watts when you're playing. Stop it. Star-Lord, sit. 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 He is obsessed over lizards. So he thinks anything moving now is a lizard. So you wait there. You just wait there. Sir, you wait. Yeah, you being cute. You wait. Here is my humble abode. Let the camera adjust. My cook stove, dishes and food, dishes, spices, dishes, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, mouthwash, bunch of personals and cleaning products, and Star-Lord, leave it alone, sir. No, do not go digging through the trash. Why don't you go to bed? Just go back to bed. No. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, big yawn. That's his food. Toilet, paper towels, a water bowl, a spare light, in case I sometimes. Oh, yeah, there we go. If I got the jackery turned off so that these lights aren't on, then I'll use that in the night. Clean underwear, water, more pots and pan things. There's my camp shower, all my clothes, my coat, my dirty laundry, all of my swim and beach gear, including a wetsuit and like board shorts and even a Hawaiian shirt. My day hike backpack, that is my sleeping bag, my guitar, my dog, my kitty litter for my emergency toilet set up. I'm not going to show you. It's not something you'd want to do all the time. Usually if I'm dispersed camping, I'll just go out in the woods and dig a hole, or I will use a public restroom. But in the middle of the night in a pinch, it's very nice to have. Right now it's just a normal trash can. Anyway, you don't need to talk about potty stuff. Potato bread. Books. This is all books. This is all supplies. Some art supplies are in here, but also tools and like a roll of duct tape and that kind of stuff. This is almost all books and some journals. And that's out of season clothing and extra bedding that I'm not using. I don't need to get to it very often, so it's back there. I smell good? Yeah? Oh, would you get your tail wags, Mr. Sir? And, yeah, that's not very exciting. That's my bathroom, toiletries, lady supplies, toothpaste, you know, the usual. Towels are back there. Yeah, I'm gonna make some cereal. Oh yeah, here's my cooler. And here's my, like, this bag is like my catch-all for shoes, like extra shoes or random things that I just need near the door but don't really. It's like my junk drawer. And I don't know, I'm not really giving you a very good tour. Ugh. It's a small fit. It's a very small fit. You wait there, you're fine. Yeah, but I sleep good. When I sleep, a hammock hangs from that corner, that back corner, up to a little hole right here. So it hangs diagonal across, and I sleep in a sleeping bag in a hammock every night. And then once a week, stop by a laundromat and wash the sleeping bag. It's like having fresh sheets. Its windows are all covered up because I was sleeping. And yeah, I'm gonna have some Cheerios. I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I'm gonna put on fresh deodorant, brush my teeth, and Google where the closest. Keep going north. Ew. People, orange peels, just because they're natural, they last like years. They take forever to decompose just out in the wild like this if they're not like in a compost thing. Do not, just because you think, oh, it's orange, it's natural. Don't throw it out the window. It's going to be there for years. Anyway, like, keep it nice for the next person. Like, anyway. You know, the golden rule. Oh. Comes a car. I'm going to stand over here. Oh, yeah. So self-defense is important in the van. So although I have my baseball stuff with me, this bat. Can you see that in the sun? It says, crush the patriarchy. It's just a nice Easton aluminum bat. For, you know, leave me alone, sir. Ugh, it's not going to go back. I don't know how I got that in there the first time. That's what she said. It's a nice morning. And this is boring. It says, Star-Lord, go to bed. Get inside. Hey, inside. Inside. Go to bed. Motorcycle. This is the bike. The one, the only. And check my tie-down straps regularly. Always a good idea. These are loose because they're... If I tighten them, then these become loose. These are just here for a catch-all in case it, leans. They're just backup. And they constantly come a little loose because there's not tension on them. Anyway, yeah, it's held on by 4 straps and then it's locked on here. Got it. The front wheel locked to the thing, and then the carrier is locked to the van. And then I've got insurance. Beyond that, it's not stressing. People say, what if someone steals your bike? I was like, well, then that person is a dick and I collect the insurance money. That's unfortunately what would happen. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully people aren't mean. But there are mean people in the world. Could happen. Hopefully not. Why would they steal this bike? It's so beat up. Anyway. When I got to Ventura, I was hanging out on the beach. This old surfer dude rolled me a joint. I didn't smoke it. I was like, I'm driving. I can't do that while I'm driving. And he's like, wow, it's just, welcome to California. I was like, thanks, man. I've been here a few days, but thanks. It was very... And then this lady was in like a suit, like a full-on suit, was going around proselytizing people, passing out these religious pamphlets. So you had both ends there on the beach in Ventura, California. I went rollerblading along the boardwalk and took Star-Lord out on the beach. It was a good day. This is really long and boring and rambling. If you're still watching it, thanks. Sorry, I don't really know what to say. I really am hungry. I keep thinking about those Cheerios, and I really want some coffee. So I'm going to bust out my stove and get some hot water going and have a bowl of cereal and enjoy the peace and quiet. Hardly anybody's driven by. I took this side road on a whim. It's usually when I want to find a place to park, I just keep taking side streets and secondary highways is usually your best bet. And as long as you're not in the way of where they're trying to work, like if you notice there's a gate, don't park in front of a gate because farmers are going to need to come through there. And try to park as far away from the road. Like, see how far away from the road I am? Because drunk drivers in the middle of the night, you got to think about that. Or people just asleep, falling asleep driving. But, we've had like 2 cars go by this whole video. I think I heard like 1 or 2 cars overnight. It's like no traffic. It was so peaceful. And that's usually my favorite places to park are places like this. So anyway, breakfast time. So peace out, yos.